Hey everyone, I'm back for my October the Flair Hut uh, layout. I'm going to be using the 30 Days of Sketches by Christie's Beautiful Life. I'm actually using day 22, which is tomorrow, if you're watching this on the 21st. And I'm going to be using from my little scrapbook store, Fun at the Park by Doodlebug Designs. I'm doing a quick flip through here of it. I just wanted to show you what's in there. There's a lot of Disney product out there, and this is really a cute Disney product. It goes to the reds, yellows, and the teals. So it's a little different than some of the classic just red and black that you see out there. I thought it went well because I'm doing a Toy Story Mania layout, and that has some of that teal blue in it. Plus, the picture we took on the ride, as you can see, that bottom picture really came out very blue. So, what I'm doing is I'm following the sketch pretty closely. I'm going to start by taking this really cool graphic paper that has the fireworks. I'm going to use that for my background. And then I'm going to use this white paper as the white. Now you'll see they have the journaling all around on that white. I'm not going to do that. I'll show you at the end where my journaling ends up. I do typically have a problem with the Doodlebug because of the faces. So the faces on the product sometimes kind of freak me out. This particular layout works because in Toy Story, a lot of the particular Mr. Potato Head and some of the other stuff, it's about talking toys. It's about things coming to life, and I think that works with the faces on the product. Um, if you are not a face on the product kind of person, I will tell you that the paper for this collection and the solid sticker sheet don't have a lot of that. So if you really just like the colors, I mean, this is a great graphic. It's a great paper. It has great colors. None of that has the face on the product. So, I will use most of this collection, and you will see most of the time I'm not going to use the things that have the faces. But for this particular page, it works. So you're going to see a few of those things pop in. Um, I'm using the yellow as kind of the big blue from the sketch. So it's going to be the next biggest. And I just did squares. So I did, I believe, a 11-inch and then a 9-inch square. So I have this really cool, say, cheese paper. It's one of the other ones I love. I love the idea of both of those. I'm going to cut that in a rectangle. So it's going to go. And we're just following the sketch. Now, I know some people have issues with some of the sketches because it doesn't give you, they don't give you the dimensions. So just make it work for you. Um, I'm using this red polka dot. You're going to see how I'm going to add a little bit of design on it later. Um, and one of the things that's going to really bother me, and I just had to get over, is when I glued down that red polka dot, it did not stay straight. So it's a little bit wonky, and we got over it. I love 30 Days of Sketches. I found them very helpful this month. Kind of had a few months of not scrapbooking a lot. You'll notice that on my channel has been a little slow just because of everything going on. And the sketches have really helped me kind of get back in the groove. So I started with thinking that I would do kind of offset and wonky pictures. And then I looked back at the sketch and realized, well, they're all straight. So there's nothing wrong with me doing straight pictures. So I end up keeping these pretty straight. I'm overlapping them like they have in the picture. It just so happens because of the way John and I are sitting, I can put the one on the right farther down on top of that photo. And I'm just loving how this whole thing is turning out. So I'm going to attach the core paper so you can see that. And watch right here, you're going to see it happen. It goes in and it is going to be at an angle and you'll see it. Oh, it's okay. And then to make kind of the fun design, and you'll see it there. I don't show it to you that much, but the sticker sheet there does not have a lot of those eyeballs. So, or the faces. So the sticker sheet and the core paper line it are extremely good to use just if you want some really good Disney paper. I think this is a more whimsical collection than some of the other collections you'll find. But I'm using it for really adult trip, so you don't have to have just little kids. And once again, my ATG gun, and you're to see all of that. Sorry about that. My ATG gun goes out, and I like to show you guys reloading my ATG gun because I know a lot of people think that it's hard and struggle with it. Um, I love my ATG gun. It takes less than a couple seconds for me to reload it. Once you get the hang of it, it is super easy. The other thing that I want to talk about is how I do something like this. When I am layering photos and I have a very specific way I want to layer them, um, I mess around with it a little bit. I figure out exactly how I want it to be. And then I will pick one up and attach it just to the spot on the other photos so that I know exactly where it's going. So you see that? And then I'm going to put that down. And so that way I've gotten the layers, then I'll attach all the photos down. So I'm putting the layers together where they overlap first, and I think that helps. Um, I'm looking to see what stickers I can put on there, and they do have one of those tabs that say fun. There's the I love this sticker. So I just add those, and then I'm going to go to the embellishments and start putting those on. And I'm going to go through the embellishment packs and see what I like. At first, I thought maybe I could take one of those cut aparts and punch a hole in them, and all of them were just too big for my hole punch. I do have this really cool sign because the Toy Story Mania is like a ride. It's not bumper cars, but I thought it would go well. So I have those hearts, and I did the packaging came with a mask. So the Doodlebug set was done during COVID, and so it did have a mask. And this is one of the few pictures I just have of us wearing the masks on a ride. So I go ahead and use that. I also have this Ferris wheel. Now, this is not a Ferris wheel, but it's a cute ride. The colors match. We don't. There's not a Ferris wheel in Walt Disney World. There is the one in California Adventure. So if you are going to California Adventure and you could use this set and actually put the Ferris wheel on a Ferris wheel page. Or if you go to a Ferris wheel somewhere else. For me, this is a page I thought would work for the Ferris wheel. So I use that Doodle Pop. Um, I don't remember if the camera ended up on there. Maybe it does. Yeah. I actually don't think the camera does end up on there. So I've got the tag. I've got the little cars down there with the fun pass at the bottom. And those are going to be my core embellishments, are these things. Now, this is a Flair Hut layout, so I'm going to add the Flair Hut flare. Now, there are a couple of different sets that coordinate with Disney colors, magical sets, and I've got them. I chose the one that had the blue and yellow. There's one that's more classic black, just black and red. So I did choose that, and I used kind of the technique that I love the most, which is to put accent stickers or word stickers on my flare. You'll see a close-up picture of that. I'm going to add the balloons, put a little line on the balloons, and then I believe that is the majority of my layout. I'm going to see about adding some of these enamel dots. I'm going to add each of the three colors, and I'm going to put the three colors in different places. As opposed to putting three colors in each place, I used three sets of different colors. I absolutely love how this turned out. Here's some close-ups. I hope you do too. There's some links in the layout comments if you're interested in either the Flair Hut or this collection from My Little Scrapbook Store. Thanks so much and have a great day.